coming in for us from Kerala. Yesterday, we told you about a wide-scale incident that took place in Kerala that was quite shocking, which you'd seen nearly 100 female students that were left humiliated when they were asked to remove their bras before taking the medical entrance exam NEET 2022. They were asked to remove innerwear at the metal detection stage during the frisking process before entering the exam centre. Now what we're learning is that police have registered a case under outraging a woman's modesty against those who conducted the examination. The examination took place at a centre in Kollam. My colleague Neetu is with us right now to bring us more details. Neetu, over to you.
Now, based on the statement from one of the girl students, now police have registered a case. This was the same complaint. The complainant's father had given a complaint day before itself after the exam was over. Yesterday, the police have recorded her statement, and based on that, they have registered case under two sections of IPC for outraging the modesty of a woman. That is under 354 and 509 of IPC. So these are the two sections under which case has been registered. Now, they are identifying the person who has done this. They say that it's one of the lady staff from the agency that was tasked with doing the biometrics and the frisking. So they are identifying the person, and the case has now been registered against this person, though they have not named the person in the FIR, is what we are understanding. So far, the police have received only one complaint. We know this student and her father said that many others had to go through this trauma in this particular examination center. But what we know is that at least two students have or families have spoken out against this, and only one person has so far filed a police complaint in this regard.
Okay, Neetu, we actually have some more breaking news coming in related to this story. All right, we're learning that it is possible that this story might rock Parliament today. You're going to have the Revolutionary Socialist Party, the RSP MP NK Premchand. He'll be raising the issue in Lok Sabha possibly today. This is NK Premchandra. He's a former minister in the Kerala government. He might possibly raise this entire story. Remember, this is at the National Eligibility-cum-Entrance Test Centre in Kollam district. Girls were allegedly told by female security personnel that they must remove their bras because of the metallic hooks present inside them. And I think what is particularly worrying here is that when they said they didn't want to, they were told that they would not be allowed to take the medical examination. And this is despite that, according to the dress codes, the usage of bras and the usage of underwires in bras is not specifically pointed out. Let's go back to my colleague Neetu to understand more. Neetu, just for our audiences, if you could lay out, if this issue is brought up in Parliament, how is the conversation around it likely to go down?
NK Premchandran, the RSP MP, is likely to give an adjournment motion notice today in Parliament, is what we are understanding in this incident. Now, what they are saying is that this is something which should have never happened. These are young students who have gone in. Their future depends on this. It's a very important examination for them. And in a situation like this, these young students go there and they have to go through such humiliation, the trauma, the mental trauma that they have to be in. They will not be able to write their exam properly, and it is not right that something happens. So everybody taking up this issue also wants to ensure that nothing like this happens again the next year also. We had the state higher education minister yesterday writing to union education minister stating that there should be strict action against the agency. The NTA is conducting these exams. The central government has written to the union education minister stating that there should be strict action against this agency so that this should not repeat. So that is how everybody who's taking up this issue, they are in shock that something like this has happened, that students, young students have to undergo this kind of a trauma, and to ensure that this doesn't happen to anybody else.
Thank you so much for bringing us those updates. For our audiences, we're going to continue to bring you updates from this story. For now, though, we need to move on to a story coming into us from Tamil Nadu.